Hi, and welcome back to the Rising Eyes podcast. Inside we got my tea, we got energy. Now, I have to get in my car. Thank God I still have an actual vehicle car to drive in. And here in the wintertime, shitty ass cold weather, with lots of cold, shitty snow, sleet, ice, overcast gray skies. Somebody told me the sun was going to come out today. Nope. Sorry. It's cold, gray, overcast, and shit. And I hate it. I wish I lived in a tropical paradise. A tropical paradise! I love a tropical paradise. What a beautiful place. A tropical paradise. We could be in a tropical paradise. In one of his videos about the 5G radiation situation, which I want to talk to about in a minute, because I don't care about 5G anymore as much as I used to. I used to be all worried and upset about it. We're going to talk about that in a minute. It can be very difficult, though, I will say, for some people who aren't as unhinged as I am, I suppose, unfortunately, given the very awkward, repressed, judgmental nature of the people in this area of the world. But, so I found a new person upon YouTube today that I actually kind of sort of already knew that she existed. I found her through a guy named Omni-Eris that I never knew that she existed. Her name is Unicole Unicron. And actually, to be honest, I like her a lot. I really like her personality. I feel like I vibe with it. For the most part, you know, like I'm listening to her, I'm thinking, I can really relate to this person. Nobody's perfect. Basically what they did was they data mined all the ungrateful assholes in the world who were like sending hate mail to people like Rrriiiiiising because they were jealous of her. And they data mined and collected all the data and everything, and then they basically took all that shit that people were complaining about how come you get to do this and you don't have to get a job and you don't have to make money for survival and you just get to go be pretty on YouTube and make views and money. They basically took all that shit and they gave it to this guy and they handed him a script and they said, hey, you got a pretty face, go on and complain and yell and shout, and we'll take all the people that subscribe to your channel and leave comments like, yeah, exclamation point, and we'll just track them. That's my theory about Omni-Eris. I could be wrong about that. I don't think he's a real person who just came out of the blue. I think they hired him as a way of tracking people that would stalk people like Rrriiiiiising. That's just my theory. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. But I just think it's all just, I'm just observing it. But no, honestly, I appreciate Rrriiiiising a lot. And I just found Unicole Unicron today. And I actually really like her videos a lot. I think she's got a really charming, inspiring personality. I enjoy watching them. They make me feel good and happy and better. Enjoy the free content that's up there on YouTube from these generous people while you can, because I have a feeling it may not be up there forever, the way that things have been going upon the internet. Enjoy it while it's there, everybody. Enjoy the nice things that you can't have. We can't have nice things in this world because there's too many angry assholes. So enjoy it while it lasts as much as you possibly can. I certainly do now. But that's where we're at. So what was I going to say about this? Oh yeah, because I went back and I checked out some of the older videos. I can't believe I never really watched her before. She just looked like kind of a generic, like, vlogger, pseudo-spiritualist kind of person on YouTube. Like, those people were a dime a dozen, you know, in the mid-2000s, and then they kind of slowly disappeared and dried up. But I never really paid much attention to Unicole Unicron. Like, she just kind of looked like a generic YouTuber person, and I was like, I'll look at her, I'll glance at her someday. And then I checked her out today, and I was like, hey, I really like this person, I'm glad she exists. So I was watching her videos and enjoying a lot of what she was talking about, and she covered the 5G crisis, the crisis of the 5G that was going on. They were supposedly, as a conspiracy theory claims, they were installing 5G towers as a form of directed energy weaponry. What a silly idea, huh? Why would they do a thing like that? Right? Why would the government conspire to do something so silly? Install 5G Wi-Fi towers around the premise to try and kill people off or control them or something. Well, that's ridiculous. It's not like James Bond villain stuff. Anyway, No, honestly, honest to God truth, like, I used to be really upset and worried about that shit back in the day. When 5G shit first started, I was like, oh my god, it's evil. It's directed energy weaponry. They're setting them up in the cities. They're setting them up in the LED lights. Richie from Boston told us about it. I've honestly become less and less concerned about 5G, given everything else that's going on in the world, and given the absolute horrendous retardation, stupidity of the entire human race, that I'm like, at this point, I'm like, just turn it on. Just go ahead. I don't give a shit now, government. Just fucking turn it on and kill us all. I really don't care what you do at this point. I don't. Like, honestly, if I wouldn't install it myself. You couldn't pay me any amount of money to install. That's got to be some bad fucking karma. Like, that's got to be some real bad fucking karma to install that shit. Kill everybody. To partake in it. I will not partake in it. I do not partake in disgusting, vile acts of sniveling, snaky violence. You know, like trying to vaccinate people or whatever. But if someone else is going to do it and I have no fucking control over it, you know, I don't even care. I really don't. I'm not complaining about it. I'm not going to participate in it, but I'm not going to complain about that. With all the other horrible things that could be happening in the world, the fact that we're all getting bathed in Fukushima radiation, if you go and check out Dana Durnford on YouTube, the nuclear proctologist. Yeah, I ain't so worried about 5G. Just turn it on. I mean, don't turn it on, because I don't want to die of radiation being fried my brain, but if you do, who fucking cares at this point? No, I don't. I used to be upset, I used to be worried. I don't care anymore. I don't care. No, I really don't care. I appreciate everybody that stood against it and are standing against it, but I don't think you can stop it, number one. They're rolling out their agenda. Good luck. I mean, if you do, great. If you do stop it, great. Good for you, all of you, but I'm a fucking outcast, you know? I can't get anybody around to do anything with me at all. I can't get any people. Where are my people? I don't know. Everybody I knew in high school went and got pregnant and had babies in their trailers. So, as far as I'm concerned, government, go ahead and turn that shit on and see if I care. Kill them all. Kill us all. Kill all the old people. Kill all the... Kill all the... No, I don't care, but I appreciate the video. But I'm glad that like people that are intelligent and rational are bringing it up and talking about it, because it is a real thing. But with everything else that's killing us all, just the blatant toxicity of the disgusting human mammals that we are surrounded by on a daily basis here, who just act horrendous and dramatic for no reason, and who are draining our finances and our emotions with their absolute disgusting, completely unnecessary filth. I don't care about 5G at this point, after having been inundated for so long in the cesspool of this white trash nation. I just don't care. And like I said, I'll tell people about it. I'll say, yeah, this is probably not a good thing. If I'm asked about it, I'll say, yeah, we should probably stop it. Yeah, we probably shouldn't participate. And I feel the same fucking way about the chemtrails, too. The fucking geoengineering, too. I'll tell everybody about Dane Wigington. If I see them on the street, I'll tell them about Dane Wigington. Obviously, that's a big no-no on YouTube, because they have their filters and their algorithms that fucking look for keywords and shit like that. So don't even try. I know that they'll take your fucking YouTube down. I've seen everybody's account just mysteriously disappear for no fucking reason. So I know better than to even never try to talk about that shit on the internet. But if I see people and it makes a difference, I'll say, hey, go check out Dane Wigington. He's a professional. He has a .org website, geoengineeringwatch.org. He just had a big, huge public question and answer session for people. He's doing the right thing. We shouldn't be spraying that shit in the sky. We shouldn't be altering the weather. But at the same time, at this point in my life, I'm just not panicking about it. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing it, but go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I won't participate in it, but fuck it. I'm so fed up with everything. The fact that the fucking YouTube and the big tech organizations that that takes a numerous amount of people all working together. And the fact that there can be such large groups of people working together, all conspiring on these things, shows you that the human race has pretty much become at least 80% malignant, and they ought to just fucking die and kill each other off anyway. They are. There's a malignant, disgusting species of backstabbing, white trash assholes, and I'm sick of it. And, you know, it's like, yeah, I just don't care. So, bring on the 5G, I don't give a shit. But yeah, those were nice videos, and Ralph Smart had a good video about 5G where he was talking about it. Get yourself a Shungite crystal if you have money. If you can buy it with money, if you have funds, if you have income from somewhere, which I don't, so I'm fucked. My smartphone just got lost and or stolen, probably the latter, and I think I know who did it and why, and that's okay, that's their karma. But my smartphone just got stolen and I can't get another one because of not enough monies. Unlike a lot of people who can just, you know, take for granted that they can just get a new supercomputer every fucking week and month and shit. But I am actually doing a lot better than those people, though, because I'm a lot sexier, for one thing. And I'm not on a bunch of pills from Big Pharma, too, which is another thing, which they are. They're fucking miserable. They fucking don't know jack shit about what to do about anything. They're fucking on a bunch of pills. They're ruining their health. They eat shit junk food. They hate themselves. They hate their lives. They don't appreciate anything. So there you go. I'm doing a lot better than them. That's why they do shit like that, and they have bad karma, and they're continuing to have bad karma, all of them. You'd think it'd be pretty simple to figure out how to live a better life, but sorry, I gotta tell it like it is today, guys. Where they think they can manifest success, and manifest wealth, and manifest all these good things with their good karma, and they don't actually realize that they just have first world privilege and connections, and they have rich parents, they have rich upper middle class parents, and they think that the rest of the world can just rise to their standard by just having a good attitude and being spiritual. I know that's an exaggeration. I'm being an asshole. That's not completely true, but they sort of fall victim to that a little bit, and they don't realize that everybody else is like probably even more talented and working a lot harder than they are as individuals, and they'll never get ahead. And that's the reality of the world if you don't have connections. We don't live in a meritocracy, in case you didn't notice. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. If you don't have a college degree, if you weren't able to suck a whole bunch of dick in college from a whole bunch of pretentious academic overlords, and you don't have connections with big-ass institutions and big-ass corporations, and you're not sucking Satan's cock, you kind of sort of can't really get ahead if you didn't notice. What's a meritocracy? What's that? Well, anyway, here we are. All that criticism aside, you know, no one's perfect in the world. There's much, much worse people.